Good morning, everybody. This is Cassandra. I wanted to show you my breakfast I had yesterday and lunch, my BLT. I made one again this morning as it's trying to fall apart, so I'm going to try to show it to you in all of its glory before it does fall apart. So this is, oh my goodness, it's hard to see. So this is my BLT. It looks really, really scrumptious, and I will show you what it looks like. 1 second. Because I have my phone and I don't know how to get it to like flip both ways. Oh, it's not going to work. It's going to fall apart. Okay, so this is kind of what it looks like as everything is falling apart, and I will show you the rest of my dinner later. Bye. Good evening, everybody. So, trying to stay with doing my videos, my daily videos. I'll update you on today's progress. So this morning, as you've seen, I had a BLT. I think my phone cut off again. I had to delete a bunch of stuff. So I had a BLT for 6 points. The bread is actually for 3 slices. It's actually 4, not 3. I guess it's only the Arnold's one that's a point per slice, because the Aldi Fit and something one is 3 for 4, and then so was the Sara Lee one. And then for lunch and dinner, because I had Bitsa tonight, or induction, so I had to stay after work for 2 hours to do that. So I brought dinner with me. Was as you've seen perhaps in last night's video, my fiance made the Skinny Me Drizzle Fiesta Taco Casserole or something, and it's really, really good. Taste to me, it kind of reminds me of like Taco Bell. I wasn't really a huge Taco Bell person before, but it kind of reminds me of that, and I liked it. I thought it was really good. And roughly like a fourth of it is 7 points, and I mean, you're talking about a really large serving. Like, this is the size of one of those journals from Weight Watchers, and like it took up this whole thing, and it was really good. It was a really large portion for 7 points, because some of the other casseroles and stuff I made, you get like half as much for 7 points. So it was really nice to get like a large plate of food, because sometimes, like, for me being overweight, one of the things that I kind of developed is, as I think anybody that's overweight is you develop very large portions. You get very used to very large portions. It's like going from a portion like this to a portion like this is, well, I mean, I'm being dramatic, but you know what I'm saying, it feels very extreme. You kind of feel like, oh my God, I can hardly have anything to eat. So finding something where you can actually get a large portion kind of makes you feel like, it's stupid, but it mentally kind of makes you feel happy. It makes you feel like, oh, I get to eat a lot. Because I know for me, like, one of the reasons I am overweight is I like to eat, you know? I mean, so for me, sometimes I like having a big portion. I like to feel like I'm eating a lot, even if it is healthy food. And then, like, I know a couple of weeks ago, I think it was the Skinny on Weight Loss, I think that's their Weight Watcher name. They had mentioned how much they love the food they eat. Like, they never feel like, oh, I'm eating diet food. It's like, I love the food I eat. And ever since I started actually making different recipes from Emily Bites or from Skinny Me Drizzle, I feel that way too. I mean, there's some things that I make that to me, they're just okay, and they're just not worth the points, you know? Like, to me, I'm not a huge pasta person, so for some of the pasta dishes that are like 7 or 8 points and you get this little teeny thing, I'm like, it's not really worth it to me. Whereas other things are really good, and you're like, oh, okay, I can use the points on that. But anyways, I liked what they said, and that's really been resonating with me these past couple of weeks, is even if my weight loss is slow and it goes up and down and up and down, at least it's still going up and down and up and down, and it's not going up, 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 up. You know, I mean, I know I'll eventually get there, and it's taking me a long time, and it's okay. I mean, I'm coming to an acceptance phase in which I'm okay with being like, you know what, I'm not gonna lose 80 pounds in a year. I'm not gonna get, like, last time I weighed in, which it was Saturday, I weighed in at 202.4, and I've come to that realization that I'm not going to get to 125 in a year. It's going to take me a couple years, and that's okay. I mean, I feel so much better about myself. I have so much more confidence now. I mean, I'm not going to lie, like I said before, there are still days that I just feel absolutely crappy, and sometimes I feel like I haven't made any progress. And I keep on reminding myself, I don't want to go back to where I was. It's more than anything, I don't care about the way I looked. I just don't want to go back to those feelings that were associated with it. I don't want to go back to feeling like I'm this horrible person. I don't want to go back to resenting everybody around me because I'm so unhappy with myself. So there's that. Oh yeah, I forgot to update you guys last night because I have a fitness challenge. If you've been watching any of my videos at work, that's been going on for a couple of weeks. And yesterday, one of the teachers, she teaches Zumba, so she did Zumba for us after work, and I weighed in because we weren't weighing in, we were just doing the Zumba thing, and I was up like 2 pounds from the prior week, and sometimes things like that is kind of disheartening because it kind of feels like, what's the point? Sometimes you get in that yo-yo cycle and you're like, what's the point of even trying? I just keep on going up. I lose weight and then I gain it back, and then I lose weight and I gain it back, and then you just have to really remind yourself is like when you get to that point, even if you've only lost like 20 pounds or 10 pounds or whatever, it may not seem like much, but it is in the grand scheme of things. Like for me, I could very easily see myself going back to 287 pounds. If I weren't careful, I would be back there probably in a year or 2 years. I have no doubt in my mind. And so sometimes when I gain that, it kind of does scare me because I'm like, I don't want to go back there. And if I let this keep on going, I will get back there. And it's just hard. It can be hard sometimes, but I think at the same time, taking the time to sit back and note the progress you have. Like right now, in front of me, I have a bag of grapes. Like I'm eating some grapes tonight. Whereas when I was 287 pounds, like I ate grapes, but it was kind of like, okay, whatever, just because they're there. I didn't go out of my way to get them because I knew I needed to snack on them at night because I like snacking on things. Instead, it would have been chips or cookies or cake or who knows, whatever else. Whereas now it's like, okay, this is good enough. Sometimes, I do want the other things, and then there are times when I need my little enlightened ice cream or my Halo Top, and that kind of helps satisfy that craving. I can't have it all the time because I tend to eat the entire pint. I don't stop at half. I usually just take the whole thing, and I know I should just immediately, take half of it and put it in a bowl, but especially since it's frozen, it's kind of hard to take the half of it. And I was like, yeah, I'll just eat half, and then pretty soon the whole pint's gone. Some of them aren't so bad though. Sharing definitely helps, although I can be an ice cream hog, so that can be kind of hard. So just to kind of wrap things up, so that's pretty much what I've eaten. I've eaten those two for lunch, and then for dinner, the Fiesta Taco Bubble Up, which is about 14 points. I've had the BLT, which was 6 points. I had a Jello cup, an individual Jello cup. I had my coffee. I have the cold brew. I make it home. I just get one of those things of the cold brew from like Trader Joe's or Costco or wherever. Put a little bit of that in there. My 3 tablespoons of either my peppermint mocha, which I still have because I stocked up over Christmas because I love that crap, or my sugar-free Italian cream. I really like that one. And then a couple of squirts of the liquid Splenda that I get from Aldi's, and then water. So I usually take one with me in the morning, and then I put one in a mason jar, and then I have one at lunch if I can wait that long. Sometimes I can't, and just have it like as soon as I get to work or like an hour thereafter. So that's pretty much what I've had today. So let's see, 14, 19, 20, 21. So I think if I'm not mistaken, I've had 21 points for the day, leaving me at 9. I could have forgotten something. I don't think I did. I think that's everything I had. I mean, obviously I had some tangerines. I had some grapes because at work, since it was a birthday thing, I brought little cupcakes, which I've had none of. None. And then I made this big, huge bowl of fruit. So I took a bowl of fruit this morning, which had grapes, blueberries, and strawberries in it. And then I had some tangerines, little clementines, whatever the little cutie things are. Anyways, so I'm going to call it because I'm really tired and I just kind of want to go and relax and maybe think of planning something fun for this weekend. I want to get out, especially since it's sunny. I like when it's sunny and I can go out and walk, even though sometimes I get tired after work. All right, so do you guys have any cool plans over this weekend? If so, let me know what your cool plans are. I'm planning on doing a walk. I don't know where. I might do like the Torrey Pines Beach or I don't know. I'm just kind of trying to find something to do that's fun. Get out, de-stress, because I'll tell you what, getting out and even walking just in your neighborhood, like sometimes I'll just get and walk around, where I live. Just getting out and walking for like 20, 30 minutes relieves so much stress. I mean, you can still have a really stressful day and still feel stressed, but the amount of relief is amazing. All right, I'm going to stop blabbering because I've almost been going on for 10 minutes. I will talk to you later. Bye.